maybe some of the best compost I've ever seen from this source. And man, is the price right. What are you doing?
I am starting my sourdough English muffins.
Sourdough English muffins? Darling,
Oh, yeah.
free compost and sourdough English muffins in the same day?
High five. This one's waiting to go in next.
Oh.
The next crew.
Oh. Today is a happy day for my people.
Mine too?
Your muffins look amazing, darling.
Okay, look at how beautiful these look.
Darling, how'd you do that?
Sourdough, darling. Wild yeast. Whoa. Well, actually I did put baking soda in there. That made them rise.
What's that?
Sourdough.
What's that?
Sourdough pops.
Eggs.
What's that?
That's baby.
Hey, baby.
Baby sourdough. That's baby.
I know, baby. Whoa, I think he's mean mugging me.
English sourdough muffins. You're gonna try one.
They're over there by the walk. Oh. These are popping in my eyes.
Pop it. Popping eggs.
Whoa.
I think you gotta turn your heat down.
That thing's sizzling like beef bacon. Kind of rotate the one in the middle too. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't want to cook you.
Thank you, darling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're just eating them? Whoa. What do you think, son? He doesn't speak with his mouth full.
They're good.
They're good. See, some years ago I pointed out to my children that if I'm not taking food and cramming it into my ears before I listen to them, then I don't expect them to cram food in their mouth before they talk to me. You know. You ready for me? Is that one cooled? Is there one there? Are they all gone?
Yeah, there's two left there.
There's two left there? What are you doing?
Yep.
Bug, stand up. Show me what you got going on.
But you gotta check out my bread in the oven, Pops.
What do you do with that?
A bread.
What do you do with it? Oh yeah. She says one of these is for me.
Are you ready?
Do you like it?
Yeah. Wow. What?
Check it out, Papa. Check it out.
Darling, what's that?
This is the French bread, sourdough French bread recipe.
Sourdough French bread.
We did it again.
Oh yeah. Looks like it
Darling.
tore apart there on that one side.
Wow.
but We're working on it. This is the second time I've done this. It looks, I don't know, did it look better this time than last time?
Yeah.
I think you're gaining experience.
We're working on it. Can't wait to try it. Alright, where are we gonna set them?
She's making sure to keep me well fed because now I gotta unload an entire thing of compost. which I'm super excited about, but it is the heat of the day right now.
Check the eggs, baby girl.
So my wife got a tip on her phone yesterday from a neighbor, and it said that there was going to be compost available tomorrow. Now, living out in the country, we've got to take care of a lot more of our own stuff. We don't have a trash can and a recycling bin at the end of the road that we just put our stuff in. So sometimes you may be able to take like some old bill envelopes or something like that, maybe start a fire in your wood stove with them. But you got to take care of your trash yourself. You got to take care of your recycling yourself. The recycling we take to a place in the nearest city and have it all sorted out, put in the different bins. And people also drop off yard waste there. Now here, wow, she just found a screw in the driveway. That's a very smart 2-year-old. Thank you. Because if I run that over with my tire, boom, it'll blow up. But we take care of all our own yard waste because we're going to use that stuff for compost and wood chips and what else do we do? We feed it to our animals. We burn it in our house. You know, we've got a lot of yard waste that we make, but we take care of it ourselves. So a lot of people drop this yard waste off there, and then it gets chipped, and they offer some things periodically throughout the year. Sometimes they got heaping mounds of free wood mulch. Sometimes they got heaping mounds of free compost. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays right now, from noon to 3, they'll load it for you. So I show up like this. They'd just grab a skid steer, scoop, dump, scoop, dump, scoop, dump, send me on my way. I took it on spec because I was thinking, you know what? If that stuff is actually going to be available tomorrow, I'm wondering if they're just telling them tomorrow because that's when they are loading. But I don't really go to town, if I can help it, without a pitchfork, a flat shovel, and a trailer. I try to make my runs to town overlap with these free sources. So that way I can get these free sources when I'm in town and make it a whole lot better of a trip. So I took it on speculation today that it might already be sitting there. Had a friend who moved to the area from Texas. We moved to the area from Wisconsin. He was going to be in that city anyway, and I'm like, well, hey, let's overlap for a minute. Let me know when you're heading town. I plan on heading there today anyway. I'll just meet up with you. So I was able to take care of this, pick up some printer ink we needed, cash a check at the bank, and then meet up with him right afterwards. But now I've got a freeload I didn't have to pay for. I'm so happy not to have to pay for it. This is such a great resource. Now I got to go dress up some of my garden and take care of some business up there. But first, I gotta finish my biscuit. So here's an example of what some of these garden beds at the border of my drive-through to the garden look like. They're all built out of some natural rock from the area. Here you got a bunch of beans sprouting up, more coming. Comfrey got nibbled down to nothing. It just reseeded itself there. But I don't want these to get eaten by these chickens, so I got a project I hopefully can do later today too to protect my seedlings. This whole back wall should be peas right now. They nibbled them all down. Over here you see that there are some of the purple pod peas over here, but most of them got nibbled down. But I'm gonna try to just top dress whatever I've got around here. Same thing back there, and then head up into the main garden area. So I'll kind of show you some before and afters with some of these garden beds. So if you look at them now, and of course I had to kind of go lightly around all my little seedlings popping up, not to bury them. But boy, that looks different, that looks better. Now it is more effort to go around all those seedlings. Ideally, I'd plant the seeds and then top dress it right away. So that way the seeds are already under there. Top dress it right away. But that wasn't the timing of this. I planted these sometime last week. Compost came in now. I'm glad it came in at all because that's what an awesome resource. And if you guys think about top dressing gardens with compost, channel, Charles Dowding. Check it out. He's been doing market gardening, I think, for over 30 years. He'll sit there and do one where he top dresses and one where he tills it in and show the difference and stuff like that. Well worth it. Great videos for learning how to grow stuff. I wish I had more time to check out more of his stuff, but this is the way that I like to do it, and he's one of the reasons why. So had the some of the little peppers giving me some extra rocks just to build it up a little bit higher, and I got a full video about you know, you'll see that 2-year-old was carrying buckets. I got you 4 now? Yeah. 4-year-old running back and forth with rocks. I got a full video about don't discourage the children. I don't have a lot of experience. 2. I don't have a lot of experience, but I got a lot of incentive. So with 7 children, 11 and under, there's a few things I've learned that seem to work out really well for us. So I'll put a card up here somewhere for you guys to check that out if you're interested. Thank you, Bug. Another free rock. Good free sources. I've actually got a video I'm planning coming up about just some amazing, unexpected free resources that we have available to us that I was not thinking of when we moved down here. And it may help you guys be able to take better advantage of things in your area. I like taking advantage of opportunities, not people. And so stay tuned for that. Subscribe and hit the bell for notification if you haven't already done so. And always your comments help. Let's continue to make the rest of our garden look amazing. And because we still do have some chickens coming around this area, I'm gonna wet these down right away too. They'll take an area like here's where they've been doing dust baths. If obviously I'm going to block them out of this area, but I don't want to get distracted in the garden for an hour or two. Come back and see that they ripped through all of this. If it's dry, they'll try taking dust baths, so I'm going to water it quick before I move on too far, and then work on blocking them out of this area with a fencing project. That'll be for another video. So here they are, all wetted down, looking good, and I can't wait. It acts as a mulch, a weed barrier, and then a plant food too, soil builder. And I was just finishing spraying those down thinking like, you know what, that biscuit this morning, that was nice, but it wasn't really enough. And I see this lovely lady here walking up. Whoa, whoa.
You got the boss, Dad.
The boss?
Oh yeah, for the big papa.
Wow, what's on there?
There's like refried beans, 2 eggs, some shredded cheddar cheese, and some jalapenos.
Jalapenos?
Oh yeah.
Darling, what's that?
Some cranberry juice for my hardworking papa.
Nice. The boss, she says. And for those of you who do not know, I can supervise like a boss.
There you go, Dad.
Break time.
That's what you ordered.
What happened? You got one too? For being a good helper for Papacito? Nice. Yeah, you gonna eat that egg? Yummy, yummy.
Let's see for teas or pictures. Okay, so let's go ahead and just. Do you want us to just kind of snip each one at the?
Yeah, just right behind the head.
Right
if
close.
you just snip off the ripe flower heads.
Okay.
So we got some chamomile here that reseeded itself. And I know there's a Roman and a German chamomile. I forget which one is a perennial. This one is the annual. So it's the one that doesn't come back every year, but if it reseeds itself, then it shows up again. This will be used for teas and tinctures. Look at how many flowers come off of one.
Thank you.
One plant. And what is this in Spanish?
Manzanilla.
Manzanilla.
Manzanilla, yep.
Sometimes I pick it up at the Spanish Mexican section of the grocery store or Mexican stores just because it's cheaper to get a bunch of it. They're just snipping off the ripe, fully mature flower heads so the other ones can continue to form and trying to provide minimum harm to the plant.
Put this one. Okay. Look at my finger. Okay. Get it right at the top of the stem, okay?
Hey, buddy. Hey, man. Spit on him. Hey, buddy.
And only the big ones. These ones
What's going on, Chili Pepper? What's going on?
Can you smile?
No, keep going. So right at the top.
Agoo.
So don't cut off these ones, okay? Alright. She's on her own, Pops.
Nice.
And you're gonna help her? So sweet pepper and bell pepper. We're harvesting chamomile flowers.
Dad.
And we'll just let these dry and then store them and see if we tea or if we tincture. And I might let some go to seed here and just fall in place and see if they reseed themselves next year too.
Sure. Do you think you want them right here though? This is getting kind of bushy. Maybe we should put them in one of those nice flower beds over there.
Oh yeah. Well, I got some
Upgrade.
plans for this area. I'm gonna upgrade this whole area.
Okay.
But first I gotta finish all my projects. Are you really gonna go jump in the swim hole?
Yes. We're
Without
gonna
me?
do it. Come on.
They're gonna beat our no AC heat by going and jumping in the swim hole. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to come. See? I've got a long way to go because I gotta get that all unloaded. Well, using up a good amount of it, I'll say that. This actually went on probably about 3 inches thick. I still gotta water this part. And on this part I do have some grapevines growing, and there's a couple bitter melons that reseeded themselves. But before I threw this down, I sprinkled a long line of my Chinese red noodle bean seeds that we've been saving since 2016. One of my top 3 garden plants. Also therefore one of my top 4 garden plants. But want to see that grow up and just provide a wall of food. The grapes are already flowering, so if they do anything, they should be able to get their stuff done by the time this stuff runs up. We'll see how it all balances. And then did take care of these other ones and watered them already. A lot of beans sprouting up there. And then some different squash in the front, corn in the back row, and some pole beans on the back side of that. So we got a bit to go. I'm gonna see how much I can do in this garden. And then also if I'm able to get another load of this year or not. It's nice to be able to just keep adding rocks, making it taller, filling them in, making them deeper. That works. But I'm gonna get up to that garden here quick, see what else I can do. And if I can get that unloaded quick enough, maybe meet Mama down at the swim hole. That's enough. I really don't want to miss being down by the thing, down by the low water bridge with Mama. So I'm gonna call it quits for now. I'll come back in a minute, but homestead life isn't all about work. We work hard, we play hard, and we rest hard. So now it's time for play hard. I'll see you guys down by the water. I decided some things are more important than work.
Aw, darling. This water is freezing cold. I am not going in here. Darling, my feet are in here and I feel like my brain is like frozen.
You gotta lay down in it.
So
Go up to your neck like Bug. Whoa, that one's underneath the water.
It's so cold, darling. Lydia. She was just lying down in the water.
Just up to your neck. You want to slide through a tube? Water slide?
No.
Oh yeah. Feels nice, refreshing on a day like
She
this.
said it feels ice cold.
I wish I could drink it.
I have ice water. You want some?
Not this second.
Watch Bob. He'll go on his back.
Whoa, ice.
Ice water?
Cold.
She said ice cold.
Whoa! Somebody kicked water in your face. Do those goggles work, child?
I went under and I was trying to get a run when I put it down.
Me?
There's fish in this hole.
See why I picked up that wetsuit? Recently, I requested permission from Mama Pepper to have the investment of a wetsuit. I want to pick up spearfishing. Not that we lack fish, but I think it'd just be an interesting, different way of getting them and provide me some different stuff in, you know, different seasons where then I can get into colder water than I normally would, swim underwater, and spearfish with the Hawaiian sling. So that's kind of exciting. Look at them out there. All right, I'm gonna cool off for a bit and then I got work to do. I just didn't want to miss out this time down by the low water bridge with you, darling.
Aww.
I said, no, if she's down there, I at least want to be able to dunk her.
She barely gets some feed.
How about I get a little video of you having some fun with the kiddos?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no?
baby. I don't really have to jump in, right?
Yeah, you do.
Darling, you're dive bombing it. Woo! Oh! Woo! Nice.
Darling,
Just come in.
that's better. Yeah, baby.
Woo!
Oh, that's refreshing.
Nice.
Okay, now I got my bath in for the day too.
We can get you a little bit of yucca plant for soap.
Yeah, did you show them how big the plantain gets here? Oh, you grab some. What else is those plantain leaves?
That's what that is, plantain.
Broadleaf plantain.
Broadleaf plantain right over there.
Jewelweed right there.
Okay, jewelweed, you're right there. Tall plant?
So jewelweed, you'll often find growing by poison ivy. And when you get poison ivy, you can use jewelweed to help that. So jewelweed, 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 poison ivy, poison ivy, poison ivy.
Don't touch that other stuff.
So no jumping in the bushes after snakes, if you can help it. If you can help it.
I can help it, all right.
Well, that was fun. All good things must come to an end. I didn't realize I had the sheep mowing the path, my turnaround. So I actually had to unhook my trailer, back it all the way up here, then back up the truck next to it and do a Y-turn. But we're gonna finish a couple things here and I'll show you how far we make it. And then we'll see how far we have yet to go. All right, show and tell. Put a little bit in that round one there, a little bit over here, and kind of had to choose my battles wisely. There's some beds here. Check this one out. I have some determinate and some indeterminate tomatoes growing, and they go from about here over, and they're doing their thing. Got some pruning I'll do here soon, but this part's open for planting still. But so you can see the bed looks pretty nice. Same thing on this side, nothing too major. But other ones I had more work to do, and some of this I got to remove some of these sunchokes here growing up in the path. There's a couple clusters. I'm gonna dig those out. I got a friend who wanted some. And then here, this is my cold hardy kiwi area, and we'll see how far they make it this year. I know they like a lot of water, so I'll get them some more here soon. And just made them look nice. I might plant either some toothache plant or maybe the red Chinese red noodle beans there. Up over here, some of my other guys are going on. So I decided I got a test going on with some pepper seeds. Some of those are planted here. I mean, that's a young bed, you can tell. I mean, for the year, just little sprouts, but looks nice and clean. You can't really see it as easy there. The same type of peppers are planted there. And here we got added a little bit around those seedlings. And then I wanted to add a layer to this hugel mound. Of course, there's a lot of other things I could do with more compost. It's just that's what I had at the moment, and I got to tame a number of things and then keep expanding this garden too. Some of the stuff like here, got apricots, currants, strawberries. You know, I don't really have to do too much with that. A little bit of pruning early in the year, but I don't plant it. You know, it stays planted. Check this guy out though. This is awesome. And there are so many of these thornless blackberries coming in here. It's like a wall of food, and it's just getting started, so I can't wait. I'm gonna give these guys a hose down here for some of the beds I tucked in, and then try to work on my fence project before chickens destroy some of my other hard work. Oh, it looks like Mama's back from the pond too, or from the creek. So, back from the creek, I see. How was your time?
It was good. It was refreshing for my feet.
Yeah.
That's all that went in. But the kids had fun.
Yeah.
They jumped in a few times before it was time to go, and then they collected some snails for the turtles, because they said the turtles like those. And Bugger jumped in, and he's like, whew, because it was kind of cold.
Whoa, Bug.
Right, Bugger?
Well, it's a little bit of our homestead life. And free compost, so that's exciting. I got that done. I'm gonna work on that fence next. Try to make some more progress around here. I got a number of fencing projects that'll be a whole video by themselves, but I don't want to do it. I have to. I'll do it.
But somebody's got to do it.
That's right, and I am somebody.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll catch you next time. Mama Pepper out.
Thank you for watching. And the left one. Thumbs up.